Okay, hello. I'm gonna get started on this. It says how many oxygen atoms are in 2CO2. So it's just asking really about this O2. And so I'm gonna quickly do this. So the way I would do this is the O2. I'm gonna write down for oxygen. I'm gonna multiply the coefficient times the subscript. So it's 2, I'm going to write it down, coefficient times subscript. No, coefficient is 2, already wrote that, times 2, and that's going to equal to 4. So my right answer is 4 for this one. Then I'm going to move forward. And the air horn, because it's the answer. All right, moving forward, it says, when a chemical reaction takes place, what is happening at the atomic level? So it's basically saying, for example, like H2 plus O2 goes to 2H2O. Is that right? Well, to keep it balanced, it would look like this. 2H2 plus O2 goes to 2H2O. But this is what it's asking for. I'm going to go through the options and come back to this chemical equation. Atoms are rearranged to form new substances. Well, look at you, that's literally the right answer. So this is correct. And look, this H2, we do not see H2 in the products. Okay, we see waters being formed. We do not see O2 or oxygen by itself in the products, right? We see 2H2O. So literally the atoms, it would look like this. H and H bonded with one another. O and O. Would it be a triple bond? I think it's a triple bond. No, it's a double bond. It would look like that. Two O's bonded with one another. But then what happens is after the equation, we end up with O and H, and then there's two of them because my coefficient is 2 right here. So it's another O with two H's. So literally, I'm gonna color it green. This green one is now over here, right? And let's do red. This red oxygen is now over here, right? And I made a mistake. It should be two H's. So right here it says 2. My coefficient is 2. So let's do different colors here. Let's say this H ends up over here, and this H ends up over here. And then I'll go, let's see if I can add a quick color. Let's see, pink. Do this one. All right, different. So it's like purple looking one. So these purple ones end up over here. So literally, the molecules, well, we made new substances or molecules because the atoms moved around, right? So that's what's happening. The key word is being rearranged, right? The atoms are rearranged. So this H over here, this H is over here, right? So now we're forming new molecules. That's what's going on here. Right, and then let me do the purple ones. This H over here, this H there. Okay, go oxygen right here, red oxygen over here. So the atoms are rearranged. Again, the key word, they're rearranged. All right. I'm going to read through the wrong answers really quick. Atoms simply change their size. That's not true. Molecules separate without forming anything new. That is also not true. Atoms freeze in place and stop moving. We're talking about chemical reactions here, okay? So make sure when you see chemical reactions, you're also seeing rearranged, right? Atoms are rearranged. That's going to be the correct answer. Okay, that's it. Thank you guys. Good job.